The ready position is super important, especially when you know that you have an opponent on the other side of the net that's always a threat to be speeding up balls at you. You need to be in the ready position so that way you're ready to counter anything that they throw at you, either forehand, backhand, anything like that. So the ideal ready position is super important. The ideal ready position, there's a few key components to it, but I'll just go over them really quickly. The first one is you want to be bent at the knees, down here like this. You don't want to be standing straight up. The taller you stand, the bigger target you are for your opponent. So get down a little bit, make yourself a smaller target. A good thing to think about like this is if the smaller you are, the easier it's going to be to let balls go out. If you're standing straight up, it's a lot easier to reach to balls that are here or over here really high. So the smaller you are, the harder it's going to be to hit balls that are going out of bounds. So get low, get down in your knees like this, and you'll be more ready for what's coming at you. The second part of having a really good ready position is your arm position, or where you hold your arm out in front of you. A lot of people like to hold it, if I'm standing square to the net here, a lot of people like to hold it straight out in front of them right at 12 o'clock because you get a good balance between going to your forehand here and going to your backhand here. I personally, when I hit volleys, I don't hit as many forehands as I do backhands. So I'm gonna favor my backhand a little bit when I'm putting my arm out in front of me. So I go right at about 10 o'clock right here because I'm gonna hit mostly backhand. So backhand, 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 backhand. Right about here is when I kind of flip it over to a forehand right there. But it doesn't make sense for me to put it out at 12 o'clock when I'm not gonna be hitting as many forehands as I am backhands. The second part of the arm position in relation is actually your body position. Where am I facing when the ball is in play? I always want to be facing the ball, and my arm position will also follow that. So I like to say use the tip of your paddle or the head of your paddle up here and sort of not point it, but direct it in the direction of the ball. So if the ball is over here and I'm in my ready position, obviously down low like I was saying, and the ball is that way, I'm going to turn this way and favor this side of my body more because the ball is on this side of my body. My partner can cover this side. Same thing, if the ball is over here, I'm going to favor this way a little more. And honestly, because the ball is more on my forehand side, I can favor my forehand side a little more, directing my paddle in the direction where the ball is, so that way I'm most prepared for whatever comes at me. Hey, real quick before we continue with the rest of the video, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to our channel. That way you'll be the first to know when we post new online instructional videos. Also, stick around until the end of the video where we teach you the fast track to improving in your pickleball game. The last part of this is going to be what you do with your non-paddle hand. I like to use it for reloading your paddle after you hit a shot. It's a great way to get your paddle back to center. So if you have your non-paddle hand, I like to put it on my paddle like this. And then after I hit a volley on forehand or on backhand, I like to bring it back to my paddle hand. So volley, back to paddle, volley, back to paddle here. It's a great way to get your paddle back to center, especially in the fast volley exchanges. So another part of having to get your paddle back to the center after you finish your swing is actually how you're swinging with the ball. A lot of people, they think that they have a winner shot, and so they're gonna take a really huge, big swinging motion. They're gonna do this big follow through, but now notice I'm completely exposed. Where's my paddle? Definitely not where it needs to be in order to get back to hit the next shot, because that's the great part about pickleball. The ball is not going super fast, so there's always an opportunity for your opponent to get the ball back over the net. So in order to be most successful, you want to do short, compact, small swings so that way you can get your paddle back to center really easily in between every shot. So backhand, really short, forehand, really short, because then you're just back to center just like that. Nice and easy.
Hey, if this video has been helpful and you want to take your pickleball game to the next level, attract better partners, and make less errors on the court, I want you to click the link below, which will take you to a page where you can enroll in our 4 days to 4-0 online training course. We're going to teach you in that course what took us a long time to learn about the game of pickleball to be able to get to the shots that you need to be able to excel in your game quickly. So if you want to take your game to the next level, get to a 4-0 and beyond, then click the link below, enroll in 4 days to 4-0, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside.